So we're here at the CJP Safety Committee meeting in Wichita, Kansas, and my guest is Rob Switz, who is the fleet manager for the Longitude?
Fleet program director.
Fleet program director for the Longitude at NetJets.
Yes.
And Rob has been very influential in with our safety committee in providing us incredible information that NetJets uses to be probably the safest organization, large organization in aviation. Is just incredible. And I know, Rob, we had talked last year about the difference between a flow and a checklist. Tell us how NetJets uses both of those.
Sure. So at NetJets, we have moved away from the typical checklist where the manufacturer provides and you go down and you go through this list of items. We found that to be very cumbersome and easy for crews to skip over items or not comply with the checklist fully. So what we did is we decided to break out all the really critical items that off the checklist and then turn everything else into a flow. So all of the items on our checklist, our before landing checklist is 2 items. All of the items on the checklist are very critical items. You don't want to miss them. If you miss them, you want to go back and do it over because those items are very critical. We had to prove to the FAA that we could fly without using our flows, only using our checklist without crashing, bending metal, or violating any FARs. And we were able to do that, and that's how our checklist came out. And then our flows are kind of what's left over. And then we run the flow, and some of those items are critical though as well, and they're backed up on the checklist. But most of the items that were in the manufacturer checklist were very long. And were cumbersome.
And I know Charlie and the safety committee are working toward reducing that workload by moving some of those checklist items, we would call them, upstream, so that you wind up with just a few items on the before landing or approach checklist.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good information. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Fly safe.